I'm not happy, complained Gordon. Your firebox is out of order, said James. No wonder after all that coal you had yesterday. Hard work brings a good appetite, snapped Gordon. You wouldn't understand. I know, put in Duck. It's boiler ache. I warned you about that standpipe, but you drank gallons. It's not boiler ache, protested Gordon. It's... Of course it is, interrupted Henry. That water's bad. Your boiler must be full of sludge. Have a good washout, then you'll feel a different engine. Don't be vulgar, said Gordon huffily. Gordon backed down on his train, hissing mournfully. Cheer up, Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt. I can't, sir. I keep thinking about the dreadful state of the world, sir. Is it true what the Diesels say? What do they say? They boast that they've abolished steam, sir. Yes, Gordon. It is true. What, sir? All my Doncaster brothers, drawn the same time as me. All gone, except one. The guard's whistle blew, and Gordon puffed sadly away. Poor old Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt. If only we could... Yes, I'll ask his owner at once. Arrangements took time, but one evening Gordon's driver ran back excited. Wake up, Gordon. Sir Topham Hatt's given you a surprise. Look. Gordon could hardly believe it. Backing towards him were two massive green tenders, and their engine shape was very like his own. It's Flying Scotsman, he gasped. Sir Topham Hatt's brought him to see me. Oh, thank you, sir. Gordon's toot of joy was drowned by Flying Scotsman's as he drew happily alongside. Next day, the two engines were photographed side by side. You've changed a lot, smiled Flying Scotsman. I had to rebuild that crew. They didn't do a proper Doncaster job, of course, but it serves. I had to rebuild too and looked hideous, but my owner said I was an extra special engine and made them give me back my proper shape. Is that why you have two tenders, being special? No, you'd hardly believe it, Gordon, but over there they've hardly any coal and water. But surely every proper railway... Exactly. You're lucky, Gordon, to have a controller who knows how to run railways. Everyone got on well with Flying Scotsman, except Henry. Henry was jealous. Tenders are marks of distinction, he complained. Everybody knows that. Why's he got two? He's famous, explained Duck and Donald. He was the second to go 100 miles an hour. Besides, the other railway has no coal and water. Pah, sniffed Henry. I always work hard enough for two. I deserve another tender for that. Duck whispered something to Donald. He was going to play a trick on Henry. Henry, he asked innocently, would you like my tenders? Yours, exclaimed Henry. What have you got to do with tenders? All right, said Duck. The deal's off. Would you like them, Donald? I wouldn't deprive you of the honor. It is a great honor, said Duck thoughtfully, but I'm only a tank engine, so I don't really understand tenders. Perhaps James might. I'm sorry I was rude, said Henry hastily. How many tenders have you, and when can I have them? 6, and you can have them this evening. 6 lovely tenders, chortled Henry. What a splendid sight I'll be. Henry was excited all day. Do you think it'll be all right? He asked for the umpteenth time. Of course, said Duck. Just go where I told you and they'll be ready. Meanwhile, word had gone round and the others waited where they could get a good view. But Henry wasn't a splendid sight at all. He had 6 tenders, but they were very old, very dirty, and all filled with boiler sludge. Had a good washout, Henry, called the voice. That's right, you'll feel a different engine now. Henry was not sure, but he thought the voice belonged to Gordon.